quick show of hands for everyone in the room who has ever been on a diet in your life. How about those of you who have tried multiple diets throughout your life? Are you someone who tries to lose weight, but the weight seems to keep finding you? Or have you been like me before and said a prayer something like this? Dear God, this has been a great day so far. Thank you so much. I have done really well on my diet. I haven't had the munchies or cravings yet. I've yet to eat a bag of potato chips in front of the TV, and I've not cracked the top of a can of Coca-Cola yet. But it's going to get harder, God, and I need you to be with me. I'm about to get out of bed, Lord. Please take care of me. Let's face it, dieting is hard. But I'm going to tell you something that may surprise some of you. Dieting doesn't work. Researchers have found that as many as 95% of all dieters fail. Did you hear that? 95%. That is a tremendous number. That's why I suggest to you today that you never again go on another diet. Not only that, I would say you never again use that word. Diets are not the way to do it. Now you may be saying, Steve, who are you? Who do you think you are coming in here telling me not to diet? Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Just 2 short years ago, I was much different in appearance than I am today. Just 2 short years ago, I was nearing 300 pounds on the scale. In fact, this is a picture of myself 2 short years ago. Ooh. I was pre-diabetic. I had high blood pressure. I had high cholesterol, high triglycerides. I was on medicine for several things. I was your picture-perfect case of metabolic syndrome. I was going to die a young death if I did not change something. There was no doubt in my mind. July of 2008, I had a wake-up call. During July of 2008, I began to experience true symptoms of diabetes. I was afraid I had waited too long, but I did not know that yet. However, I knew if I was going to make a change, I had to make a change right then, and it had to be a big change. Throughout my adult life, I had been on a number of diets. I had lost a great deal of weight. In fact, coming in here today, I told Jim and Clay that I had probably lost 2,000 pounds in my life. However, I've gained much of that back. You see, I realized dieting didn't work. It didn't work for me. I had yet to meet a person that it did work for very well. There are some dieters who succeed, but not many. However, I didn't think that was the plan for me. I knew it had to be something different. So you may be saying, okay, Steve, great. So you've succeeded to a degree or something, and you're now telling me I shouldn't diet. What are you saying I should do? The answer is simple, folks. It's a long-term lifestyle change, period. One that consists of healthy eating patterns and regular exercise. What do I mean by healthy eating patterns? Well, what I mean by that is it has to be something, number one, that is healthy, but number two, that you enjoy. If it's going to be a long-term healthy eating pattern, you have to enjoy it. Now, I don't know about the rest of you in the room, but I like to eat. I like to eat a lot. And there's hardly a point in time that I'm not wanting to eat something. In fact, has anybody heard the latest research study that people who are desiring to eat, those people tend to repeat themselves more? Those people tend to repeat themselves more. Those people tend to repeat themselves more. In all seriousness, I like to eat. I knew that that was the problem I had had with dieting. Is I always felt restricted. I always felt like I was not being fulfilled on what I did. So I designed a program around healthy food that I knew I could be satisfied with. Now, what is that program? And first, let me preface this by saying I'm not telling anybody to follow my program. I'm telling you what's worked for me. I eat lots of fresh raw vegetables. I eat cooked vegetables as well. I also eat fruits. I eat meats. I eat a very limited amount of grains and an even smaller amount of processed foods. I don't eat sugar, not table sugar anyhow. I also don't eat starchy vegetables. Again, I'm not saying that's the program for you, but that's the program for me. I enjoy what I eat, and I don't crave foods outside of that a great deal of the time. Do I ever want other foods? Yes, but do I crave them? No, there's a difference in craving and wanting. This is the food program I will follow the rest of my life. Now the second thing is regular exercise. Now let me tell you, the first thing about exercise, I have to exercise first thing in the morning. I do that before my brain wakes up and realizes what I'm doing, because exercise has always been something I struggle with just a little bit. With exercise, it's a lot like eating. You have to design something on exercise that you enjoy doing. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me over the years, Steve, do you have to exercise to lose weight? Absolutely not. You do not have to exercise to lose weight. And you also don't have to use your brakes to stop your car. It just happens to be one of the better ways to stop your car. And if you're going to lose weight, exercise needs to be part of that component. Now, as you're looking at exercise, does it need to be intense? No. Does it need to be at a gym? No. Almost all of my exercise over the last 2 years has been walking 4 to 6 days a week, simply walking. That's it. I enjoy walking. However, there's lots of other exercises out there. You can run if you like running. If you do, you probably also need to see a doctor. Because I don't like running, but some people do. Swimming, hiking in the woods. Are you into photography? Grab your camera and go on a hike. Again, walking, golfing without the golf cart. There's many options out there for exercise. It needs to be something you enjoy, though. Something you can see yourself doing long term. That doesn't mean you can't change the exercise. The individual exercise isn't what you need to be doing. The individual exercise is just a component. You just need to be exercising 3 to 5 days every week. Now, as I come to a close, I want to reiterate the main point of this to you. Diets don't work. Don't diet again. If you have concern about your health or your weight, make a change, a long-term, lasting change that will make a true difference in your life. Make a change that will do what you need it to